Financial and sexual temptations never leave us. As long as you're alive, it actually proves that you're alive. I have a friend who's 70 years of age who suddenly said, it never leaves me. And he was talking about sexual and immoral temptations that he faces. It proves that he's alive. I need to be very careful in how I present this because I don't want to, after having preached to others, be disqualified and a castaway, as the Apostle Paul says in 1 Corinthians 9. But there are certain practices, not rules, certain ways by which I attempt to handle these things that come my way. First, let's talk about financial issues. At Reach, we have very excellent policy. These have been birthed over a lifetime, primarily because of the many pastoral leaders who have fallen a prey to financial impropriety. And so from very young in life, we wanted to make sure that when Reach is established, everything needs to be clear in policy and in practice. For example, we have an external bookkeeper who can see from the outside if something is amiss. We also have an external auditor who looks for every expense, even a $1 receipt. I attempt to bring it, even though I don't need to. We want to exceed the boundaries and the standards that people have for ministries especially. We have policies that what funds are designated to one project cannot be transferred to another project. If we exceed the subscription, we actually offer to the donor the opportunity of receiving the monies back. And many a donor has appreciated that, and they often say, keep it, use it for something else. But they know we want to be people of integrity. Occasionally, somebody will come and put some money into my hands and say, this is for your family. And almost immediately, I say to them, this money will be acknowledged by my office. If you give me something material, a necktie or a shirt, I don't need to do that. But if you give me money, I just close it. I announce to you that you'll receive something. Give it into the office. The office acknowledges the gift to you, sends a receipt to the chairman of the board so that he knows that I received the money, and we keep a copy there. So everything is clean and clear. We also have on our audit committee of the board a non-member of the board so that even the board cannot go astray, just to have good policies. So let me ask you, how much of money goes through your hands with nobody else knowing about it? Almost nothing goes through my hands, which anyone who has the right to know about it does know about it. I want to say this humbly, not proudly, because it was unsolicited, but there is a charity watchdog group in the United States which looks at hundreds of thousands of organizations, which gave Reach a perfect score for transparency and disclosure in 2018 and gave us the highest rating of any religious organization in 2019. And recently, when I was in Nepal, the first thing a Filipino friend said to me was, I noticed that you had the highest rating for integrity. Because the Philippines, you see, is the most Christianized country in all of Asia, but is also the most corrupt country in all of Asia. He wanted to let me know that he appreciated that statement. So be very clear as to processes. It's a bit tedious, but it'll be clean.